Hello everyone. So I hope that you all are now started using red hat and white hat thinking that I had already discussed in many of your thinking situations, like wherever you have to take any decisions. I hope that you're using this effective tool. I really love the way Dr. De Bono has used this analogy. We all like colors, and it becomes so easy to associate these colors with these different hats, and then just wear that hat, slip into that role, and just start doing your thinking. It becomes so much effective that it's in no time you can have a holistic thinking about whatever situation that you are thinking about. So I really love this tool and I like to use it more, and I always share it with my students also when they are thinking about whatever in whichever problem area they want to solve. So today I'll be talking about black hat thinking. So can you really guess what could black color stand for and what could black hat thinking would be all about? I think some of you have guessed it. Yes, correct. So black is something to do with problems, right, that we face. So, black hat thinking is all about that when you wear a black hat and start thinking about a situation, you think about what could be the problems that may arise if we go ahead with this situation, or uh, will this, whatever solution that we are thinking about, will it work? Or will it fit in whatever conditions that we are trying to use it in? So all these things that which are trying the problems that may arise, or that those are already there, is all about a black hat thinking. But then some of you may think that won't it really be a very pessimistic way of thinking? To them, I would like to ask that, you know what, suppose we don't do this kind of thinking for a problem. So it could be done in two situations. One is for the existing situation which is there, and one could be for the solution, that whatever you like, whatever idea that you have as a solution to whatever problem that you are thinking about. So let's consider the first situation where you are just reviewing or thinking about the existing situation and you want to learn about it. So when you are thinking about it, isn't it that you want to know that what are the problems in that current situation? Unless you know that, how would you make it better? So knowing that those kind of flaws is something that you are trying to do the research, or you're trying to do more, know more about it, then which is the tool that is helping you in doing that? It's the black hat. Then how can it be a negative thing? It's such a powerful tool actually. So it's only that maybe you need to use it carefully in the sense that you don't overuse it in a way that you just make up your mind that there are, oh my god, this situation is just full of problems. Don't overuse it, but use it optimally to think about what problems. Unless you identify the problems, it becomes very difficult for you to come up with very innovative insights which can be act like the solutions for that particular situation. So now, this was the first situation. The second would be for a proposed solution. If you do this, so just imagine that you don't do any black hat thinking for whatever solution that comes to your mind, and you directly implement it. What will happen? So it's you have not tried it, not tested it. It's just that it came to your mind and you just applied it, right? So in that case, it may happen that the solution may work or may not work. Many a times there could be some problems. It may have, like for example, we can just take any real life example. So I need to solve a problem where maybe I want to segregate the garbage that I have, wet and dry, and I propose a solution that we use plastic bags for the disposal, two different colors. So, what if people are not willing to buy those kind of bags? If you don't foresee these kind of problems, then your solution, however optimist or however positive you think about it, it may not work because you haven't thought about that what could be the problems that can arise while you are implementing that situation. So in this in kind of judging your solution for whether it will work or not work before you actually implement it will save you a lot of time, will save you a lot of pain that you might undergo once you know that you've already implemented it and it's not working. Had you thought about it before, you could have considered it that how can you overcome it, and you would have implemented that already in your solution. So that's how black hat thinking is so powerful tool, and it can be used in existing situations as well as for your proposed solutions that you are thinking as your solutions for whatever problem area you're working at. Now, when I think, say, when I'm talking about black hat thinking, there's one important thing which, if we compare to red hat thinking, if you remember, in red hat thinking, we discussed that it's all about intuitions or your emotion, feelings that you think about that situation. And one important thing was that you need not judge it or you need not justify it. And exactly opposite in black hat thinking is whenever you are saying that I see that this is the problem area and this is something that will not work. It won't, like, you will have to give a logical reason why you think that this is not going to work. So it has to be a logical reasoning. There has to be a logical reasoning when you are putting forward any kind of black hat thinking, any kind of statement that you're making, that these are the problems that may arise, or these are the harmful effects that you think that may have this particular solution or this particular situation. So why do you think you justify that this is why I think that this will not work? Then it kind of also balances. If there is this reason, then it balances that negativity, as we discussed about. That the moment you have that justification, you start thinking it as more about what could be the solution for it. How can we overcome this particular problem? So I think that is all about, like, I kind of discussed everything. I shared with you that what it is important to consider while you are thinking about using your white hat. So it has to be a logical reason. There has to be a logical reason, and then what you think about any when you are doing black hat thinking, you need to think about whether this particular solution, will it work, will it have any kind of problems, any harmful effects, are there any cautions that we need to consider. So all these things is about black hat thinking. And then very important point that I shared with you is how powerful black hat thinking can be when you are coming up with any kind of solution, innovative solutions, innovative ideas, and you kind of judge it before you implement those, or try and see those problem areas in the existing situation, so that it gives you wonderful insights that, oh, here I see the problem, let me just solve this, and my solution must address this particular problem area. Then see how wonderful your solution would be. So I hope that this information was really helpful for you. If it is, then please like, share, and subscribe, because, as I keep mentioning, that a thought can transform many lives. Thank you very much for listening to the video, and I'll see you in my next video. Bye. Take care.